Welcome home.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerds of the Round Table. So the last podcast you got was of the finale of The Walking Dead. I won't talk any more of that because my two people that are with me today have just started The Walking Dead. They're on Series 3, so by Series 7 we should have loads more people being able to talk about The Walking Dead.
Better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never. But as always, well, except for last week's episode, I'm joined by Jazz and Tyree.
Hi guys.
Hello.
And it's been an amazing week. We've got so many different trailers, from film trailers to TV trailers. We've got a new Game of Thrones trailer, because obviously Game of Thrones comes out in about 10 days or so. We've got a BFG trailer. We've got a Suicide Squad trailer. We've got a Rogue One trailer. And we've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer. We've got a Fantastic Beasts of...
And Where to Find Them.
Where to Find Them trailer. And we even had like a really weird, which we won't talk about today, we had a really weird trailer with Daniel Radcliffe in it.
Was it Swiss Army Man?
It was Swiss Army Man, yeah.
Weird.
We won't talk about that one though today. We're going to mainly talk about the ones I just said. We won't talk about Game of Thrones trailer either, because these guys don't watch Game of Thrones, so I can't really talk much about it.
You can still.
Well, little bits and bobs. I thought the trailer was pretty good, but I'm excited, as always, for Game of Thrones. But it's going to be a special trailer one today. We're going to talk about the trailers. We're going to talk about each one individually, and then we're going to have another battle between Jazz and Tyree, and they're going to choose their favourite trailer out of the bunch, and discuss why it's the better trailer. And we're going to talk about best moments of each trailer and stuff like that. So let's get straight onto it, and we're going to straight away get on. We're going to save one of the best to last. So we're going to start with maybe a mixed one, and that would be Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I say mixed in because obviously everyone's going to be looking forward to another sort of another Harry Potter kind of universe film, which is always good. But then other people might be a bit put off because they've kind of ended the story and they don't know where they're going to go, because the book is kind of small and it's just a list of kind of where to find them. Yeah. It's not a proper book.
Was this a book first, or was it?
Yeah. I think J.K. Rowling made it just so it could be on film.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a mixture one, really. I think loads of people are excited, but loads of people don't really know. See, I think loads of people are excited because Eddie Redmayne's kind of got that Benedict Cumberbatch kind of feel with everyone at the moment. Not with me, because I feel like Eddie... This is the point I'm going to get onto. I'm really looking forward to the film. I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. I think the trailer looks really good, but I feel like Eddie Redmayne plays a very typical British person. Oh. Well, of what like kind of Family Guy would put as British people.
It's like Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a bit of a stereotypical thing, and I just don't think it should be encouraged, to be honest, because that's not what
we are.
That's not what the way that it is. It's just silly. But talking about the trailer and getting straight onto it. It looked interesting. It looked like a different style of a Harry Potter film, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm not looking forward to it. I haven't seen all Harry Potters. I bought the box set and we'll get down to watching them all. Yes, it looks a lot... I guess if you compare it to the later Harry Potter films, it looks a lot lighter. It looks more kid-friendly.
Yeah. No, completely. Like, it does look much more like kid friendly, basically, like
the first Harry Potter.
Yeah, like the first Harry Potter. Like, I mean, it had little dark bits in it, but like as Harry Potter got on, it got darker and darker. I'm looking forward to the trailer. So if we're talking about the trailer, I'm looking forward to the trailer. But the film in general, if it does well, which it will, they will try. I feel like they'll make
second ones
and third ones, and there's no need for it. The film looks good. They reference Albus Dumbledore in it, so I'm kind of hoping that they do bring Albus.
So is it coming? It's before Harry Potter then?
Yeah, because it's set in the like 1920s or 30s or something in New York. You saw the bit in New York, didn't you?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Well, it's set way before then. Referencing Albus Dumbledore in it, so
maybe they'll have a young Dumbledore.
Yeah, like a little bit younger.
James McAvoy.
Calm your mind. But what about you guys? What do you think of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them trailer 2?
I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I have seen a few of them, but I will say it does look very good, and it'll probably be good. And I'm I'm optimistic, but not that optimistic because I don't really have
Just feels like
an opinion on it.
Warner Brothers. Okay, obviously Warner Brothers know that Harry Potter's a big money maker, so it just feels like they're just getting this out just to, make a bit
get
more
some money. Yeah. No, completely. I mean, like,
It looks like they put lots of effort into it, though.
yeah, no, it looks good. Like, it's a bit weird how they've. It's coming out December or something along those lines, but they've got a pretty good solid trailer to it. It's a bit peculiar, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
they've been working on it for maybe quite a while. I don't know. Like, I am looking forward to it in a way because I'm a Harry Potter fan, but Eddie Redmayne kind of puts me off a little bit.
I don't like him as an actor. I've never liked him.
Just I mean, it looks good. It looks different. It could be good. I hope it will be good.
Makes me think though, because J.K. Rowling wrote this book and then it was immediately turned into a film, and now there's a new Harry Potter book, so it makes me wonder: is that just going to become?
Well, they've made that into a play, haven't they? So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, the reason we're starting this one is because I feel like it's the weakest out of the trailers.
Yeah.
So it's not the one I'm looking forward to the most. But it's an alright trailer. I mean, like, if you guys are listening, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you think it were wrong? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it looks good. It's still not a bad trailer. It's a good trailer, but it's just the weakest out of the ones that we've chosen. But it looks okay. I'll probably still see it because I'm a Harry Potter fan. But hopefully, we get maybe a bit more of an understanding about which direction they're going in, and hopefully Eddie Redmayne's not all cartoony British in the whole film, because that would annoy me a little bit. But we'll find out.
Not trying to be funny for the sake of being
a bit goofy.
Yeah,
but I suppose that's what the audience wants nowadays. I'd prefer a bit more of a structure to a character development, to be honest, and a bit of a goofy kind of
Colin Farrell's there
British
to punch
person
him if he gets too annoying.
Yeah, I mean, Colin Farrell's in it. That's the thing that actually picked me up from the film, actually, a bit, is that he was in it. And
Who's he playing anyway?
A detective, I think.
I'm gathering a detective, but I like him in it. I thought he was really good. Like,
Yeah.
I like him as an actor, so, he's got better with age, so hopefully he'll be good in this, if he gets given the right material and stuff. But we'll see what happens, and we'll see what direction they'll go with it, really.
Yep.
They have a good few, good 6 or so months to
They got loads
advertise a bit more, and we'll see a bit more, and then I can get my opinion a bit
But
more
that
in.
could also damage you if you see too much of the film.
No, it could. So, they need a good balance, I think. Okay, so moving on to the next trailer that we've watched them all before.
I think we should do Suicide Squad next.
Yeah? Okay, so we're going to talk about Suicide Squad next. Obviously, nearly every single podcast we've had, minus the Walking Dead one, we've talked about Suicide Squad. But I did not see them doing it. I did not see this coming. They released another trailer, which I did not see at all. I thought that was it. We got all the trailers. We got 3?
I think
3.
3, yeah.
3 altogether, yeah. I didn't see them release another trailer now, maybe a bit later and a bit closer to
release
August.
date,
Yeah. But we got another trailer. Now, for me personally, I loved every single trailer. But for me personally, I feel like this is probably my favourite one. And the reason I'd say it's my favourite one is just because, I don't know, there's just so much in it that made me look forward to the film more. We got to see more Batman. We got to see more Joker. We got to see more Harley Quinn, more Deadshot. It looked amazing, and lots more action. That felt like it flowed better than it did in Batman vs Superman.
And it was fun.
Yeah,
and it was fun as well, and a bit of comedy in there. But yeah, what do you guys think?
I've liked all the trailers so far, particularly the first one. I think this latest trailer out is particularly the best one because we've had 3 or 4 trailers so far.
Yeah,
and I still don't know what the film's about.
Yeah,
they haven't really touched on what the story's about or who's the bad guys. I think that goes for good promoting.
Yeah, I mean, the first trailer is my favourite. I think this trailer was to show, because they've been reshooting it. I think that was to show that the tone's changed now, but it sort of makes it, not that it wasn't a good trailer. It makes it mixed. Are they trying to go really dark and serious, or are they just trying to be really funny? So
I feel like the way that I gathered this film is that we're going to get a mixture. We're going to get dark bits. So I'm gathering the bits that they kind of highlighted on that will be a bit dark are the prison bits where they're kept, and Carla,
Enchantress.
Yeah, and the thing that I gathered from this is that I don't think she's part of the Suicide Squad.
I don't think she is either.
I think she's the bad person in it, and you didn't get that from any other trailer.
No,
and especially the poster as well. They done the poster, the first poster we ever got of them lining up,
and Joker's all separate. And
yeah, and Joker, they've done the Joker separate for ages. I feel like she's going to be the bad person, and she's going to be made. You know, the things that we saw is that they were sort of humans or something, like creatures.
Yeah.
Something. So I feel like she's going to make them. I feel like she'll be the bad person, and maybe Joker will be using the chaos to kind of control her and do other stuff and kind of want to get power from her.
Or maybe he reluctantly joins the Suicide Squad for a bit to help out.
Because in the trailer, it sort of annoyingly shows you maybe how the whole Suicide Squad meet the Joker.
Yeah, in a way.
I mean, I wanted to be surprised when he's going to come on screen.
I mean, like, I see your point. The way that they've done Joker as a character, I can never see him joining someone else's team. No. Joker is out for himself. I feel like all the time, and he always has a plan to fuck someone over, and it's so good. Like, obviously, there was something that you guys mentioned about what you felt like the Joker was doing, and you weren't massively fan of. What do you know?
That he's trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Jared Leto's going to do a really good job, but from his voice, it sounds like he's trying to pull off a Heath Ledger, and I want him to sort of maybe not like the cartoon like Mark Hamill, but really just try and make it really, really different.
Yeah. I mean, they've done it with the appearance. Definitely made it look so different,
which is good.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't try to do the Heath Ledger, but he's a good actor himself. Like, I mean, he won an Oscar without playing the Joker and without dying.
Do you think he'll get one again? Do you think he'll get another nomination again for this one? I think I'd say it's a possibility.
If he doesn't, and let's say it's a really good performance, and he doesn't win the Oscar, I guess you could point it as. Maybe Heath Ledger was given the Oscar just because he died.
I think everyone knows.
Not that he wasn't. He was good.
The performance was great and stuff, but like, let's be serious. No superhero film has ever been properly nominated like best actor or supporting.
Christian Bale wouldn't ever get one.
See, personally for me, I didn't like Christian Bale, but Christian Bale, Bruce Wayne was good. And Christian Bale's Batman was a bit like.
Jack Nicholson, then he put
definitely Jack Nicholson was great. Yeah.
For that.
Well, I think you can get the Joker right any time.
Yeah,
you can either be too goofy or too serious.
So let's talk about bits in the trailer then of Suicide Squad. So let's see, we got the whole lineup again, and the good thing is straight off the bat they're saying that we're linking this in. This is going to be part of the DC universe.
Yep.
Talking about what if Superman came down, opened the White House, and took the president out, who'd stop him? And obviously they're saying, okay, well, I've got a team, I'm going to do a Suicide Squad. And you saw the pictures up there, and the Suicide Squad was small. So that's another thing of saying that
Enchantress.
You're going to say it for me from now on. Is not part of the Suicide Squad at all. You can see that completely.
I've never seen her together with the group.
Any of them, so you can definitely see that completely. That's going to be pretty cool. And then the pictures that you saw, obviously, are Harley Quinn, Deadshot,
Killer Croc.
Who's
my personal favourite one, for me.
More Diablo, the fire dude.
And Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot.
The guy
he's
the hair, and he's
one of the
shooting the thing and going up on the roof.
Oh, okay.
And Rick Flag. Let's not forget Rick Flag.
We haven't really seen him that much.
No. Is that who's Scott Eastwood playing?
I don't know.
Is he just a soldier?
They haven't said anything.
Some Scott Eastwood.
They haven't revealed it.
Because he's in it, isn't he? Yeah, he must be one of the other psychic soldiers with him then, isn't it? Who's playing Rick Flag then? Who's
Joel Kinnaman?
Yeah,
who was RoboCop in the remake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I didn't like. See, I know you two like RoboCop.
No, I hate it.
No, you hate it. Oh yeah, I fucking hate
it's the worst birthday ever.
Yeah, it's dreadful. But no, like, see, I agree with Tyree as well. One of the best characters that I got to see in the Suicide Squad. I'm so happy I got to see more Joker, and I'm so happy I got to see more Batman in the film. My favourite thing was, obviously, Killer Croc's not correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not CGI, is it?
It's makeup.
It's makeup. That's
surprised
incredible.
Doing it.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. It looks
believable.
Better than what they'd be able to do with CGI.
Yeah.
That's one of the better things. Like,
if they went with the CGI route, it would have looked like the lizard from Amazing Spider-Man.
It would have been too much.
Oh yeah, no, completely.
I think for the sort of film they're trying to make, if it was CGI, it would look too silly.
It looks stupid, yeah.
Song choices so far in every single trailer, including this one, have been so perfect and fit so well with the trailers.
I think this one was the best song they used.
Yeah. I liked, obviously it was Bohemian Rhapsody they done last time, didn't they? I like that, that was pretty good, but I feel like everyone you can put Bohemian Rhapsody in your trailer and it will just go so perfectly.
I think with this one, the song helps with what the action will be like and stuff.
Like, it's going to be...
Because it had that little bit beforehand, and that was like kind of introducing. I like that. It was quite cool. Yeah. The theme you were going to get, I feel like it's going to be a bit like 70s, 60s kind of thing. That's pretty cool. we got to see a bit more. I feel like they're hiding it a little bit because we don't get to see it. Even though I think he's supposed to be the main, obviously Deadshot's supposed to be one of the main characters in it. They're hiding it a little bit. They're not showing too much, but the bits they are showing, I'm kind of liking Will Smith as Deadshot at the moment.
I'm hoping he's got his mask on most of the time.
Yeah,
I don't think he will.
He obviously won't because it's Will Smith. But
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds had his mask on for the entirety.
Yeah,
of
but
Deadpool.
he knew people would have complained if they've done Deadpool wrong enough. So
Yeah, no, completely. I mean, like, we'll see. Like, I mean, it'd be good if he does the mask thing, but looking like by the trailer that he's not going to have a lot of the mask on. Like,
The thing is, Rick Flag is supposed to be the leader, but they're not really showing much of him.
no,
maybe it'll be a conflict.
That's why Tom Hardy left, because they made Deadshot more of the main character.
yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, like in the, I suppose in the cartoon that they do of Assault on Arkham, the main character, mainly, I suppose, the leader of them is Deadshot in a way. They don't have like a Rick Flag kind of thing, so maybe people are like, oh, the fans are going to kind of compare it to that, and they're going to be a bit worried.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't want to see like just Will Smith as like the big main guy. Like,
There should be a conflict.
yeah, exactly. I want to see screen time, enough screen time for everyone. I mean, I know by this I've gathered that we're definitely going to get a Harley Quinn origin story.
Yeah. I want to know how they'll fit that bit in, and then Batman going after the Joker and Harley Quinn, like whether that'll be a flashback or something.
Yeah, no, it'd be different, I suppose, wouldn't it? I mean, they could start like that. Who knows? Like, I know we're gonna know a little bit about Will Smith because I think in one of the trailers you see him with his daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but anyone else, you don't. I'm kind of.
Let's talk about the boomerang in the room.
Okay,
What do you think of Captain Boomerang?
They didn't show him too much in this trailer, but I think he's good. I think there's nothing I can complain about it, to be honest.
I'm remaining highly optimistic.
Jazz is doing the face of us.
Well, if I stay the least optimistic, maybe he'll turn out quite good. So then I could be proved wrong.
It's the same face that you pulled when you were like, "Oh, what film were you refusing to go and see?" Actually, no, I can't really.
Ted, maybe?
Yeah, Ted.
I offered to see Ted.
Yeah, but you weren't looking forward to it.
No, but I still said...
Yeah, Ted was good, and then you were looking forward to
watched
seeing
it again last night.
A Million Ways to Die in the West, weren't you?
No.
Oh, you weren't? Okay,
I was looking forward to seeing Ted
That's
too,
bullshit anyway, it's a shit film. Anyway, back to the point. The trailer. Okay, so one of my favourite bits in the trailer is the bar scene, I suppose. Like what drink you having. Like, I like that.
Yeah,
like,
that might be more of a character piece.
to really show
them,
like, off each other and stuff.
That could be maybe a time where they
just talk.
Do flashbacks maybe, or I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do flashbacks.
Will Harley Quinn already be Harley Quinn, and then they'll show... It's confusing how they're going to do everything.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do it in good pacing and good styling. I liked the bits we got to see of the Joker actually as well. So she's like kind of, I don't know, he had like a fucked up face and his hair was all messed up.
Yeah,
and he had the grenade. That was pretty cool. He's in the suit.
I love his laugh. It's a really different laugh, isn't it?
That's a bit I've got to say in the trailer as well is the opening bit where they show obviously the Warner Brothers sign and he's laughing and it's kind of turning. Yeah. That's just I love the laugh. The laugh is really
it's pretty scary.
The laugh is so scary and it's really good. And I can see the good thing is obviously after we've seen Batman now. Yeah, we've seen what Batman looks like. I'm happy Batman. Yeah, he kills. I'm not a massive fan of the fact that he kills. But yeah, who gives a shit? But you can see that Joker fitting into Ben Affleck's
I really
Batman
can't wait
so perfectly.
When they do a solo Batman film, I really can't wait to see Ben Affleck's Batman and Jared Leto's Joker really face off with each other. I think it'd be really fun to see.
If this is what Ben Affleck's Batman's Joker is like, think about what his other villains are going to look like. Like, what would the Riddler look like, or the Penguin, or his Bane?
Yeah, completely.
It'd be quite interesting.
No, definitely. I mean, I'm liking what they've shown us so far.
This Joker seems to be less clowny.
Yeah.
Yeah. More kind of like
just crazy and
no, I like it. I like everything I've seen in the trailer, and they're my favourite. I mean, what about you guys? Any favourite bits for you guys or in the trailer?
Right, I got two things. Cause I'm a guy, the bit when Harley Quinn's getting changed.
Yeah.
I think that's
most people are going to say that. Yeah, go on.
And number two, just the tone of the trailer. There's just like you get like lots of superhero trailers when they have like a big operatic score throughout everything. It's all melodramatic and emotional, but this one just shows that it's there to be fun.
Yeah,
I think that's what people are going to look forward to the most.
I guess my favourite bit was, I mean, if this is how they meet him, the bit when they hear the Joker's laugh and then he sort of walks out the door. I think it'd be a really scary, intense scene, him going like past every other character and talking to him. And yeah, when they all meet the Joker, I think that'd be really fun.
And the thing that got me for that trailer is, when they hear his laugh and Harley Quinn says, "Uh-oh," that sounds like to me she's cut ties with him.
Yeah.
Maybe he got worse. Yeah. Maybe got progressively worse.
Yeah, because I remember in the Assault on Arkham, like the reason they kind of stopped seeing each other is because he chucked her out of a moving car.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the kind of Joker I want to see.
So he might do that in this.
Because he's not like in a way, I suppose he does love Harley, but like he doesn't treat her that well either. No, like he doesn't treat anyone well.
Mm-mm.
He's not like, and that Harley loves the Joker. I think Joker's just with her just for a bit of extra assistance. I don't think he actually cares for her that much because he's not that sort of character. And the like what you said when he throws her out the car, that takes me back to the old cartoon when Joker's always seen hitting her and throwing off buildings and stuff.
Yeah,
I think that's what we might hint at that in Suicide Squad.
In that car chase with Batman, he might throw her out the car then.
Oh yeah, because Batman's seen holding her.
That'd be pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, like, I suppose there's one little bit I got to put into, and it's both the Joker and Harley Quinn. And you get to see a bit more of their tattoos, and I like it because you even saw a tattoo of Harley Quinn on her stomach saying "fuck you" or something like that.
I'm not really bothered by the tattoos anymore.
I kind of like that.
Criminals have tattoos.
Yeah, no, I really that's what I'm saying. I like it.
So
I'm intrigued by it. Like they're going a different direction. I really like the direction they're going in. But overall, it's just giving me more. Like obviously, I was worried about the reshoots.
Yeah.
But I found out it's not for comedy, it's adding a bit more action to it.
Is it really?
Yeah, apparently it's adding more action to it.
So it shouldn't be a problem.
But now I've seen I'm gathering I'm hoping this will be a final trailer. I can't wait for it.
I can't wait for it.
Regarding the reshoot, I can't imagine David Ayer saying yes to reshooting it to add more humour.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be him, would it?
No,
that's not the sort of film he makes.
But we'll see what happens, and I'm kind of hoping that they don't cut it as a PG-13 or a 12 over here, because that would be a bit annoying.
Well, enough of the trailers though.
Yeah, I'm good with the trailers now. I'm sold. No more. I don't want any spoilers. But that's what I've gathered so far, and I've enjoyed that trailer. Moving on to the next trailer, we're gonna leave Rogue One and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the last two, and we're gonna talk about the BFG. We're gonna get straight onto it, and this is Spielberg going back to his kind of blockbuster kind of children. Magical fantasy kind of films. I mean, personally, for me, I haven't seen it in a long time, so I can't really comment too much. But I'm not a massive fan of E.T. But maybe I need to, because I watched it when I was a kid. I think I need to go back and rewatch it. And Tyree's kind of crying now because I said that. I think I need to rewatch it, and then I need to decide, for myself. But when I was a little kid, I don't know, E.T. just didn't strike a chord with me. Like I don't know. But talking about the trailer, we're talking about BFG. I'm a massive fan of Roald Dahl books and his film adaptations, except for the newer Charlie and Chocolate Factory. I was a bit put off by that, mainly because
that wasn't so bad.
It was all right, but
Johnny Depp was a bit off. But I think
there's Michael Jackson in it.
Yeah, it was Michael. He was Michael
Jackson. Oh, that's what I thought. But talking about the trailer,
it's not the worst of the Roald Dahl movies.
No, it's not the worst of the
Roald Dahl. Did Roald Dahl write?
He did a
Bond
film. Movie. I think he did A View to a Kill.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
so weird.
So I'm a massive fan of the books. I love the cartoon they did of the BFG.
Scared me when
David Jason.
Starring David Jason. It's just perfect. It just...
I have to watch it again.
It's Roald Dahl. I described it earlier on when we were watching the trailer. Roald Dahl is basically a massive icon for my kind of childhood, I suppose.
Yeah, we read him all the
books
time.
And
him and Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, definitely. So to see Spielberg. Well, the good thing is this is an actual trailer, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And they haven't thrown loads of big chunks of the film.
I think what's good is you don't need to know the story for this.
You know the story.
Yeah. And you can get a more fitting filmmaker for a Roald Dahl film.
No, Spielberg is the perfect one to go at it. Just as Wes Anderson was the perfect one to go at Fantastic Mr. Fox. Personally.
That was so good.
That was so really good. So far, they're on a good track record. They're back on a good track record of making Roald Dahl films again.
Well, was Matilda a Roald Dahl?
Matilda.
Yes.
Matilda was good as well, yeah. So I'm hoping that...
Danny DeVito when it directed it.
Yeah. I'm hoping that if this is good...
it'll open up more possibilities.
Maybe they'll look at doing the Twits or George's
cool.
Marvelous Medicine. I'd love to see. I'd like to see. I can't think of what director I'd like to see. We'll do a podcast maybe in the future about picking a Roald Dahl film or to remake and what director. But
I guess if he pulls this off, it would be a good idea if maybe Spielberg could
go back to.
Maybe not direct all of them, but produce them.
Do something, choose some help in the process. But talking about the trailer, I mean, the first trailer was great. Obviously, the first trailer was so small. It literally just the hands coming in
and his eye.
And this time we got to see Mark Rylance. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yep.
As the BFG, and I mean, I haven't seen Bridge of Spies yet, but I've heard they work. Spielberg and him work perfectly together.
And he's going to again.
And he's going to him again, but he looks perfect and sounds perfect as the BFG. And I'm
the first time
happy.
I saw this trailer, I thought it looked a bit off, but watching it again, it does look pretty good. Pretty well done.
It looks exactly like the book and the cartoon, so magical and so like kind of dreamy, because the whole thing is kind of dreams. It looks so dreamy, and that's just I love that. And
Disney's good at that.
Yeah. It is,
Spielberg.
Spielberg's just good. But I mean, what do you guys think of it? What do you guys think? Like,
I think it's going to be interesting to see another interpretation of the story, because obviously, it's not a story that's been told many, many times. Like let's say Jungle Book or Alice in Wonderland. So I think it'd be good to see how they do it. Like they either do it like the cartoon or make it strictly close to the book. But I think it's got a good chance of being one of the best films of the year.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty fun to see. Like maybe if I watch this new one without having to watch the David Jason one, see how much I remember from the story and stuff. And obviously people are going to be comparing it. So yeah, I can't wait for it actually.
I feel like for this year, it's going to be, well, I mean, I suppose not from my point of view, because I wasn't looking forward to this film originally when I first saw this film that I want to compare it to, but then I saw it and it was probably one of the best films I saw that year. It's going to be the Paddington of this year, I feel like.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be...
It'll sneak up on people.
Really, yeah, it's going to sneak up on people. It's going to be really good, because personally, Paddington was just incredible. It had humour. It literally had...
Is that good?
Paddington is a really good film. Really funny, like good, like even good family film, and good there's jokes in it which, you know, it's not for kids. Sometimes adults get it as well. It was a good film. I think I saw it once at the cinema, but I still saw it at cinema, and I really did enjoy it. It was good. I feel like it will be the Paddington of this year, and I think it will do some really good and some wonder. I mean, it's not coming out in November or December. It's coming out in July.
Which is I thought it would come out near Christmas.
Yeah,
Star Wars is coming out then. So.
Yeah, so it's doing it's a good idea for it. But July, I mean, I'm not quite sure. Do you guys know what's coming out in July at all, or
Independence Day?
So I suppose it has Independence Day to go against, which
but it's a different audience.
I don't know.
Different audience.
Disney,
I suppose.
Is Disney releasing anything else?
I mean, like the trailer. I don't know actually. I mean, the trailer on the whole looks like it could compete with anything that's coming out in July. So.
Tyree's laughing because he said on the whole.
On the whole. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, bits of the trailer, guys. What do you think? Go on. Like favourite bits and stuff.
Favourite bit of the trailer was seeing the big massive giants again, because I think they're gonna.
They were really scary in the original.
Yeah, they were scary. I think for me, when I was a little boy, they stole the show back then. I think they'll do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a really small part, but it's when the BFG slices that.
Snozzcomber.
The Snozzcomber?
Oh yeah,
really cool.
That's such a cool bit. That just reminds me.
Yeah, just
kind of is really. So the BFG.
Because I always wanted to know what it tastes like.
Yeah. No, I completely like. Maybe they could like do like a bit of advertising where they release something. Yeah. So that'd be pretty cool. So the BFG is coming out, and it's coming out against The Legend of Tarzan. I don't know. It's a mixed thing for me. Like the guy is just
Who's directing that?
I don't know. Christoph Waltz is in it though.
I mean, like, yeah, the Christopher Waltz just put as a bad guy anytime now. Samuel Jackson's and everything. I mean, he was amazing in Hateful Eight. That's no doubt about that.
Well, then that wasn't him just playing
and Margot Robbie's in anything like that.
Is she in it?
Yeah, she's in it. And the main guy, he's obviously the big hunk in one of the hunks in True Blood.
Who's playing Tarzan?
The guy, one of the big guys in True Blood. To get all the women.
I think that looks okay. I like Tarzan.
Coming out with Swiss Army Man as well.
That looks horrible.
And The Purge 3, which looks incredible, but that's a different audience as well.
Purge 3?
The Purge 3, yeah. It's got, mate, the second Purge was great, and the third Purge looks really good as well. It's got Frank Grillo in it back in, but it's coming up against that, and then a week later, it's going to have the secret Life of Pets to go up against as well. And then it's going to have Ghostbusters to go up against as well.
No one's going to see Ghostbusters.
Nah.
So
I'd rather go see BFG than Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So I mean, it has a couple of films to go to. I mean, the trailer alone looks magical. It looks dreamy. It looks just everything that I was hoping for. And it's got Spielberg. And it's got Mark Rylance in it. And the giants look great. And
hopefully the little girl will do a good job.
Yeah. And the
it looks visually stunning as well.
Oh yeah, no, completely. It looks all good, and hopefully. They won't concentrate on too much of it. Obviously, I want them to do the visual, but I want them to do a good story as well. But we'll see, we'll see what happens. So we are going to say the best till last. So we're going to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, not that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wasn't a good trailer, but personally for me, there's a trailer out there that is the best trailer of the past week, I'm going to say, we've had. For me, personally, but... after we talk about this one and Rogue One, Jazz and Tyree are going to choose their favourites and they're going to go up against each other. And
I know what Ty's favourite is.
They're going to fight. I know what Ty's is as well, I think. So we're going to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yay!
2. And obviously I think you can gather this is probably going to be Tyree's choice of his favourite. Maybe, I'm not too sure. We'll find out when the fight comes. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Straight off the bat, we've had the third trailer? Second trailer. It looks exactly like the cartoons. Perfect.
A lot better than the first.
A lot better than the first one. The first one was alright, but like it was...
Could have been more.
It could have been a lot more like...
There's just a lot of wrong...
William Fincher. Is that his name?
Fickner.
What the fuck they ever done with him was just stupid.
He seems to play the same character every film.
Yeah, go away. You're a 90s actor. He is a 90s actor. He's done 90s.
Armageddon and stuff.
Go away. You're done with now. This is the truth. Like, come on.
I do like him, but...
You're not listening to this, really. Let's be serious, mate. Okay.
He might listen to it.
Fuck. Okay, so getting straight onto it, we're going to lead with the person that's looking forward to it the most, Jazz. I'm joking. Tyree's looking forward to it the most. Go on, Jazz. Go on. What are you thinking?
Me?
Yeah, what are you thinking, Jazz?
Oh, yeah, it looks really good. I can't wait.
Is that it? Is that what you're going to give us?
Oh, yeah, I want to know what Tyree has to say.
Go on, Tyree. Tyree's the big fan. I mean, I feel like I'm a big fan here because he's watched cartoons.
We all grew up on it.
I feel like Tyree is the big fan because he was gonna, he wants the bag with the turtle shell. He's turtle man. Go on.
All right.
Turtle man.
I enjoyed the first one, but I will admit there were a lot of things wrong with it.
Yeah.
The second one, I think it's the Ninja Turtles film. The fans have been waiting for like 25 years. Because obviously people have like the old 90s ones, which I personally don't like. But this one, there's 2 things that people are going to look forward to. In fact, 3 things that people are going to look forward to that they never dreamed of putting in the old 90s films. Bebop, Rocksteady, and Krang. They're the 3 major pulls that people are going to go see it. And they got the... I've read that this one's going to be 2 hours long, and which means we're going to get a lot more story this time. And I think they pulled from enough source material to make a vast improvement over the first one. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be great.
I think what's good now is that now that, not that we had to see it in the first one, but they've got the origin out of the way, so now it can be its own thing. You can pay attention to the characters a bit more.
I'm going to talk about the problem I've had with the first film and this trailer straight away. One of the first things we see, okay? Megan Fox is April O'Neil. I do not like the fact that Megan Fox is April O'Neil.
It's strange casting.
Okay. Yeah, okay, maybe in the cartoon she's supposed to be maybe a little bit sexy, but like I'm not kidding, like she's doing up her top and she's had too much plastic surgery and I don't see the fucking appeal to Megan Fox.
Did you ever find her attractive?
No.
Oh really?
I never found Megan Fox attractive in the slightest. I don't know. There's nothing for me. I don't feel like there's anything attractive there. And like she takes off her blonde wig, and then she does up her like. Top and she tries to play the sex appeal to it, and this is aimed at kids for fuck's sake. It's not supposed to be like let's get masturbating long coat people in the cinema. Like seriously, man, like no, like I wasn't that's the thing that I had a problem with the first trailer, the first film. Is the casting. That is I think it's the worst casting. It's the worst casting they've ever done. The whole film in general. I love the turtles. Like I like the fact that Johnny Knoxville does one of the voices. I think he does a leader really well.
I don't think he's in this one.
Which I prefer because it makes me not. I don't want to hear a famous person's voice come out. I want to just see the turtles as their own. So I think it's a lot better that Knoxville's not doing it anymore.
Well, what I'm quite happy about is the producers said they're pushing April O'Neil away for a bit more and making the turtles the main characters, which I think is obviously in the best interest of the film.
But then you've got so many characters.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Amell as Casey Jones, I can't wait for.
Yeah.
But then if they are introducing him as a new character, then they're going to show a lot of him. But you also want to see a lot of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, so it's going to have to be a good balance of the two. I mean, like, I'm glad
You've got
that
Bebop and Rocksteady and Shredder
Yeah.
and Krang.
Who I can't wait for. They're the ones I can't wait for the most.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll introduce. See, this is what I hope they don't do. Okay, I hope they don't. And from now on, it's going to be called this. I hope they don't do a Batman versus Superman. They'll introduce someone like Krang, Doomsday, have him there for 10 minutes of screen time, and then they get rid of him.
I'm hoping they don't, God forbid, kill off Krang in this one. I hope they leave him open for another
That's
one.
what they need to do. They need to introduce him maybe at the last bit of the film, but then leave it so we can still have them in the next film.
I wonder if our listeners
Yeah.
remember Krang.
Yeah, I hope
But then
so.
that might not be such a problem because Krang could come back in Ninja Turtles 3.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But like, they don't need to do a Doomsday thing about it. There's no. Don't do a Batman versus Superman. Do your own thing, and hopefully they have enough screen time for everyone, and they balance it out perfectly.
So that was the problem with Ninja Turtles 1 was
Yeah.
like Amazing Spider-Man with the rooftop shit and...
It looks like maybe that Michael Bay's not in it, and Michael
Maybe
Bay's
he's
not
let the
involved in
director
it.
do
Yeah.
his job.
But like I said, the main problem I have with the film is
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. I mean, like, who's the doctor in it?
Baxter Stockman.
Yeah,
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
He
That
doesn't look
looks
that
pretty
bad.
good. Like,
He's a good actor.
It's annoying that he's quite a good actor, but he does all this mad day shit. That really stupid
I saw
films.
one trailer of that. I've never heard of this. Never really heard of it before. I saw a trailer of the new Halloween one, and I was like, "What
It
the
looks
fuck
so
is this shit?"
stupid.
He looks pretty cool in it.
There's a lot more good things than there are bad things.
I suppose the one bad thing is the thing you mentioned earlier on was the plane where he hits.
When Raphael slams onto the windshield of the plane and does that stupid...
Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
it just looks dumb.
A bit too cartoony, but the rest of it was all good. I am a bit annoyed actually that I didn't actually know that the fact that Johnny Knoxville was not going to be back doing it. I liked Johnny Knoxville.
So,
I thought he was a perfect casting choice.
take that with a pinch of salt though, because I'm still not sure about that.
I always thought it sounded weird, like a 40-year-old man's voice coming out of a teenager turtle.
I don't know, but I don't know. It's a
I'd-
leader sort of thing. I don't know.
I just didn't want to picture Johnny Knoxville voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, I can't beat the worst thing about the thing is Megan Fox casting choice. Like I can't think of anyone on top of my mind that could play April O'Neil, but I just not her. Like
I'm looking forward to seeing the new Shredder and seeing him as more of a character.
yeah, same. That'd be good. Not a robot machine.
That's there for a bit.
Well, they've got
Yeah.
Brian too. I think he's a really good actor.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll do a bit more like that. But that, it's a good trailer. I enjoyed it. I did.
Yep,
It was
me
really
too.
good.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, so moving on to personally for me the best trailer of it and something I'm really looking forward to is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Obviously, this is about this is in between 3 and 4 about the stealing the Death Star plans to lead on to A New Hope, and obviously the spoiler alert if you haven't seen A New Hope, destructions of the Death Star.
Yep. The first Death Star.
The first Death Star. First opinions of it. When I first saw the trailer, I was blown away and I was just shocked. And it looks incredible. It looks so good because it looks like a Star Wars film, but it looks like its own kind of
its own thing.
feel. Yeah, own thing. It does not concentrate on any Jedis or anything like that.
But at this time, they don't exist.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
What, Darth Vader? Isn't he a
Well,
Jedi?
that-
He's a Sith.
Like Ben Kenobi's around, but he's hiding,
He's
isn't
looking
he?
up at Luke.
Yeah. So like, there's nothing really around to do that. But straight off the bat, I love the trailer. I mean, like, guys, first opinions when you first saw the trailer. Go on.
When I first saw the trailer, I will admit I wasn't overly optimistic because I didn't think it was a film that needed to be made. But having watched this new trailer, I think, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be something we've never seen
So many
before.
shots in there, like when you see the Death Star and that big ship thing that looks exactly like it's from the original film.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
doesn't
fun.
look like it's CGI at all, does it? Really?
Yeah, it's fun to see that again.
Yeah.
And just as much as everyone hates the prequels, bear in mind Rogue One is a prequel, ladies and gentlemen. You can't deny it's a prequel. Good one.
But it's not going to have the younglings and
No.
Hayden Christensen doing his stupid I love actor Natalie Portman
And no schizophrenic Jake Lloyd.
Yeah, just fuck all that.
He's schizophrenic now, Jake Lloyd.
Yeah, no, I saw the Facebook thing,
Poor
but
guy.
Yeah.
No Jar Jar.
No Jar Jar. But
Order!
moving on swiftly and fastly.
And furiously.
And furiously. Oh, fuck's sake.
That one.
Shut up. Okay, so I know you guys weren't a huge fan. See, the thing is, like, I went into Godzilla not thinking it was going to be much because I went in with these two who are massive Godzilla fans. They kind of left not satisfied. Not satisfied.
No, not
as much. Where I left really satisfied. I liked the way the director does scale, showing how tall things are.
Oh yeah, it was really good at that.
You saw a lot of that in the trailer, and it was so good. I'm going to jump straight into it. My favourite bit in the trailer is the bit where they're running towards the
AT-ATs.
AT-ATs.
Is that what they're
Was
called?
it at?
No, they're called AT-AT.
AT-ATs.
Yeah.
And you see them from below.
And you see them and they're shooting and the camera angles and the way it's doing and the tension. And also I like as much as it's been ruined by the thing that Ray showed you guys with the SpongeBob doing it. The alarm. I love the alarm. That brought so much tension to the trailer.
See, when we hear that in the movie, I'm going to be thinking of a SpongeBob now.
Great. What about you guys though? Favourite bits of
my favourite bit of the
trailer?
My favourite part of the trailer was, it's only very small and brief. It's right at the end when you hear the John Williams Darth Vader music at the end, because it's at least alluding to the fact that he's going to maybe make an appearance or be spoken about.
Well, apparently he is going to be in it. That's what people have said so far.
And the Emperor. I think we maybe see him in the trailer.
I think I saw him in the trailer as well.
Yeah. Someone bending down, so like kneeling. What about you, Jazz? What about your favourite bit in the trailer?
I guess seeing some martial arts in the Star Wars film. It's such a weird thing to see.
Yeah.
Like Donnie Yen with an actual sword. Like obviously, stormtroopers are terrible at their jobs, so they're obviously getting their ass kicked.
Yeah.
But it's just the weirdest thing to see, like a normal sword being used and not a lightsaber. Obviously, Jedi don't exist right now, so.
Well, they're around, but they're just
not around. Not that around.
Well,
the Force hasn't awoken.
Yeah.
There's not a New Hope yet, and the Empire hasn't spoken back,
and the
Jedi hasn't returned,
and the
Force hasn't awakened back yet.
What was I going to say?
I also like the bit. Okay, so what the reports that we've got is that the people that have made it have said that it's going to be it's going to be like Star Wars, but it's apparently going to be like Saving Private Ryan. It's going to be a war film. There's going to be like loads of action in it, like proper full-on war gritty film. And the bit I really liked, another bit I really liked about it is this guy walking along the water, and there's like loads of dead stormtroopers in the water.
Yeah,
I like that. That was good. Like
it's good to have.
I don't know. It just seemed dark and gritty.
A lot different from like what the Force Awakens and that episodes are like.
Fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing not a Skywalker solo based story. Good. What's this new character's name? Jin Erso or something.
Yeah, Jin Erso. Yeah.
Maybe she's Rey's mum.
So this is the rumour that's come around a load, but
has it?
I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a possibility.
I feel like if they did that,
then there's no mystery.
Okay. It'd be annoying if they did that. I don't know. I'd like it. I don't know. I don't know what I want them to do yet with it. I have no idea. I wouldn't mind if they kind of just kept it a secret completely. Because I never told anyone.
The next two, another thing that's annoying me is the next anthology films is going to be. There's going to be a Han Solo prequel, which I'm not really.
They need to get the casting choice right. If they don't get the casting choice right, then I won't see the film. I will see the film, but like I'm going to be pissed off about it.
And the Boba Fett film. Which I'm not.
They're actually going to make a Boba Fett film now.
Apparently, I don't. Really
apparently, Yoda's getting his own film as well. I don't know how they're going to do that.
Do you know how they do a Boba Fett film? You know where we left off on Boba Fett?
He gets eaten.
Yeah, he gets eaten. You know they said you're going to be digested over 1,000 years. It's about him escaping.
Oh yeah.
Boom. That'd be awesome.
But the thing that annoys me is
from the bomb.
Yeah.
All the anthology films are prequels. Rogue One I don't mind, but I thought it'd be cool if one of the anthology films was between episode 6 and episode 7. Just a little extra story on how, if that doesn't add, if you get what I mean.
Like
it's not a story
Return
between
of the Jedi
and The Force Awakens. I thought it'd be really fun to see.
I think
something in between there.
I think the anthology films, the Star Wars stories, I thought they could be more personal, smaller scale films about complete different characters that aren't involved in like that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The war.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I like the direction they're going at the moment because it hasn't got anyone like any like Skywalker or Solo kind of thing in it.
Jar
It's
Jar.
just got her. I feel like it's a bit of a personal story as well about her, which is pretty good.
Oh,
Go on.
about the actress.
Okay.
There have been so many complaints on the internet that it's a female-led film.
Okay.
Everyone's bitching and crying that it's another girl who's in the lead role. It's annoying. It's really stupid.
We've passed that point though where like it's I don't mind it like at all. Like it's,
I don't care.
I don't see it as I don't see it as a different. I don't see it as a different thing. I don't see it like oh she's female. I don't see it as that. I just see it as a film and she's a character and she looks great. She's one of the best things about the film. The trailer is that she looks great in it.
It's a new fucking Star Wars film. What else do you want?
Just people being in the end of the day, you're never going to make everyone always happy. You're going to have people bitching all the time.
Like when The Force Awakens came out, there's like the complaint was that it's a girl lead and a black lead.
You always get complaints with people. It's just a thing. It's just
You're always going to hear about it, aren't you?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Little bits in the other trailer as well. Obviously, we got to see the Emperor's Guards. Looks incredible. Yeah. We got to see kind of. I'm gathering at the end, you got to see her inside somewhere, like the Death Star or
the insignia.
So she's obviously about to go and get the Death Star plans.
I think with the title Rogue One, I think she might turn.
Yeah,
She's the Rogue One. Well, she turns to not turn to the, but she ends up working for the dark side.
I think Rogue is their team name.
Yeah, because like how would they get the Death Star plans if she turns evil?
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I mean, that's a good thing about this trailer is that it's showing us good things that are like leaving us on the edge of our seats.
What did the Bothans do?
I don't know, but they're like wolves.
Oh, they really?
Yeah. I mean, the good thing about the trailer is that they've left us on the edge of our seats. They've left people questioning, and they've just given us a good film with no spoilers in it. No good trailer with no spoilers in it, and something to look forward to. And I can't wait for it in December.
I'm looking forward to. Supposedly, they're bringing back an old character from the first film called Grand Moff Tarkin, who's played by Peter Cushing, who's from old Christopher Lee Dracula films, and obviously he's not with us anymore. But supposedly they're bringing him back with. Digital enhancements. I think that could be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely.
Peter Cushing in a brand new film.
Hopefully it's done well enough so we're not picking out where we can see the digital.
They did it with Philip Seymour Hoffman, and there was only a little, very small bit in Hunger Games 2 where they did it, where you could see it, and it was very clear that.
Yeah, and they did it with Paul Walker, and there's only one scene where.
I never saw Fast and Furious because I don't.
They did that well.
I don't pay attention.
It was done well though.
To bullshit.
You watch Star Wars, that's bullshit.
Star Wars is better than Fast and Furious, mate.
You watch Paddington.
Paddington's better than Fast and Furious.
That's just agree to disagree.
Yes, because this will go on for ages.
I like that we get to see old school stormtroopers again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do as well. That's going to be really cool. So much about the trailer. Oh, do you know what we haven't concentrated on is Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, yeah.
He was very small in it, but he was like, what were you doing? Like, the monologue that he had was really good. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, and he's a good actor as well. He's won an Oscar, for fuck's sake, for a film that actually deserved to win an Oscar, Last King of Scotland.
Yeah.
Last King of Scotland's great, but, like, he's a good actor. I'm very glad that he's in this universe, and I'd like to see what he is. Like, is he like a bounty hunter?
He makes on the films.
I feel like he'll be like a sort of... she's like an orphan, and I feel like maybe he's a role model that he's brought her up, maybe.
Was it with Star Wars and orphans?
Orphans are in nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell for that. So yeah, I liked it all. But yeah, guys, final thoughts of the trailer?
I think it could be as good as The Force Awakens.
Surprised me because this originally wasn't a film I wanted to see. But yeah, I can't wait for it.
We'll have to just wait and see.
Okay,
so have to try and struggle to get tickets again.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
We'll do it.
So, fun again. We're moving on to a battle between Jazz and Tyree. Obviously, there was a podcast that I haven't uploaded because I had so much trouble editing it and trying to get on YouTube, but it was a comedy podcast, and it will be put on YouTube eventually after I've sorted everything out, but this might actually be on there before that time. But the way we left it off last time was it was...
I won last time.
So is it 2-1?
Yes.
So it's 2-1 to Tyree, and this battle can be where Tyree will be up 3-1 or Jazz will be a drawing 2-2, and we'll do this up until just after Christmas. So we'll do it up to the 29th or the 30th of December. We'll do it up to then, and then whoever has got the most, because there'll be other people joining as well, hopefully on the podcast. So whoever's got the most will win. They'll win a little chocolate or something. Fuck knows. You'll win nothing. Just the fact that you can brag that you're the winner. Moving on to the next year. So then, yeah. So we're going to do a battle. And the battle we're going to do is we're going to do best trailer out of the ones we've talked about. And you can even bring that Swiss Army Man into it, either of you guys, if you want to, even though we haven't talked about it that much.
Yeah, that doesn't look very good, though. Come on.
It looks just weird. It looks so fucking weird.
Why does he fart?
I think it's because he's sort of still kind of alive.
Yeah.
But
Or
not that you need a heart.
God knows. But,
It's like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, but in South Park, you defecate before you die.
yeah.
That just that naturally.
Moving on. We're going to talk about out of the trailers we talked about,
Do we choose our
and you can
favourites?
only so for example, if like Suicide Squad and other ones, as they've had on Ninja Turtles, as they've had numerous trailers, you can't talk about those trailers. You can talk about the trailer we talked about today.
Okay.
So that trailer in general, why that trailer is the better trailer, what bits in the trailer like make it the better trailer, why the opponent's trailer isn't as good, and bits in it that aren't as good as this bit, and da 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 da. So yeah, each of you are gonna choose one. As you're losing,
Yeah.
you can go first. So what trailer are you gonna choose?
Well, I'm pretty sure I know what trailer Ty's going to choose.
Yeah.
So I'll have to choose Suicide Squad.
Okay, so you're gonna choose the Suicide Squad trailer 3,
Yeah, Blitz.
Blitz trailer, and Tyree. What are you gonna choose?
I'm choosing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, we all knew that was gonna happen. So you're choosing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer
2.
2. You guys feel comfortable arguing this? You've seen the trailer enough, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, okay. So again, I'm going to start with just an opening statement from both of you first, like normal.
Okay.
There. I'm going to start with you then, Tyree, and then after you've both had your open arguments, you're going to start battling. So Tyree, you start first. Why are you choosing Ninja Turtles?
I'm choosing Ninja Turtles 2 because this trailer blatantly shows that the producers have listened to the fans and they want to make something that's for the audience, and that's something that producers don't generally do. They usually make films for them, and this one, with the new addition of Krang and Bebop and Rocksteady, and then the newfound more fun tone for this film, hopefully it shows that producers have listened. They're giving the fans what they want, and hopefully it'll make the fans worry a bit less about the Bayisms, I guess you could call it, and make fans look forward to more stories to tell.
Suicide Squad trailer also shows that maybe the producers of the DC universe have been listening, because as much as I hate the arguments or concerns about Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, is that everyone thought they were too dark, right? And that was also the case with Suicide Squad, I believe, even though I think people liked it. But I think there was maybe Warner Brothers are now trying to show that not everything they're going to do is sort of a half dud, even though I liked Man of Steel and I liked Batman vs Superman. And I think this could be finally the film that can really shape the DC universe and really start to get really going.
Okay, guys, so let's just start arguing. You have to argue about these trailers. And like I said, for both these trailers, actually, I like them just equally as each other. So you guys are gonna have to argue your fucking pants off, and you guys have to argue against each other's trailers as well. Argue for your trailers against each other's trailers, and bring in good points, good arguments. And I want to see passion. I want to see passion behind both the trailers. Let's do this, guys. Go on, ding ding.
All right, like what you said, that the producers were listening about Suicide Squad after the backlash of Batman vs Superman. But with Ninja Turtles, is they worked on the fan backlash as the beginning of production. Like from the writing, they obviously had a good story to tell that I'm thinking Bebop and Rocksteady had part of because of the mutagen, and they listened to the fans once the first film was released, and so then when they announced the second one, they were able to work harder and cram in everything that they want and tell a longer and more personal story, like you see with Leonardo.
True, but with the fact that there's been loads of Ninja Turtles films before, and the fact they had not a poor start, but not a great start with their first new movie, this is the first time we're going to see the Suicide Squad characters, and if the producers listened to the fans early on, they could have a really great, solid first movie, and it might make people think like Marvel did with Guardians of the Galaxy. Hey, these are characters we do want to see, and then I know they're working on Suicide Squad 2 already, so I think it'd be really interesting if they start off with their hit the ground running off with a really great start for a Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, I like what you said that Ninja Turtles didn't have a great start to their own new series, so they're working on to make the second one better. Well, the Suicide Squad being the third film in its series DCU, they had Man of Steel for the first film, and people thought it was meh. They had Batman vs Superman, people hated it, and if Suicide Squad did bring it back up and people liked it, it would still have it'll still be riding off the back of the negativity of the other two films.
Yeah, but with Ninja Turtles 2 can still have that sort of note. There's going to be every film's not going to be perfect. There's still going to be people with problems, but Ninja Turtles 2 can still have their problem. They could do April O'Neil wrong again.
Something I say quickly, guys, is you guys talking a lot about the film and what the film could be. I'm talking about the trailer. The trailer. Like, why is a trailer the thing that is, the better trailer? Why is it the better trailer? So obviously trailers are there to get people in, get the money, and please the fans. So why are the trailers doing all that? Right, how are they doing it?
I think this new Suicide Squad trailer really showed, these are all they're not new characters, but they're characters we've never seen on film before together. And I think this trailer really showed how well they gel together and how the action's going to go and what sort of tone the film's going to be. And I think it's really interesting to see doing something with such new characters.
Yeah, this trailer's done in a good tone as well because it's a bit more fun. Obviously, it's a lot of fun. There's lots of humour in there and lots of jokes. And like you said about the characters, obviously we've seen the turtles on screen before, but not like this when they look as real as the apes do from Planet of the Apes. They look so real that they're I think you'll believe that their personal stories, that you'll believe them, and when they're in danger you'll possibly be worried about them, and it just looks like lots of fun.
Again, we have seen Ninja Turtles before in danger before as well. And the Suicide Squad, there's new characters that maybe people aren't that interested in. So maybe if let's say people never heard of Harley Quinn or whatever, and she's in trouble, and if they do the character so well enough in live action, maybe people will start wanting to see more live action Harley Quinn. We've seen live action Ninja Turtles loads of times already.
We haven't seen live action Bebop and Rocksteady before, though. How long have fans been waiting for them to be on the big screen?
How long have fans been waiting to see Harley Quinn?
Not as long as Bebop and Rocksteady.
Probably longer than Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, but Bebop and Rocksteady originated in the cartoons, and they were all fun and stuff.
So did Harley Quinn in Batman the Animated Series.
Let me speak. Then they were going to appear in the Secret of the Ooze, but the creators didn't want them to be in there for some reason. So then I think it's good that they're finally appearing now, where they can make them look real and believable. They got wrestlers to play Rocksteady, but they got a good actor to play Bebop who's going to do it really funny. And also, we've been looking forward to Krang for a long time to be on screen, and I think they're going to do him justice the most out of all of them.
You could say the same thing about. I think they wanted to do Harley Quinn in the fifth original Batman film, didn't they? Batman Triumphant. They wanted Harley Quinn to come back and as revenge for the Joker, and I don't think back then they had the perfect casting. And now Margot Robbie, I think she looks really good as the character. We saw a lot more of her, personality in this new trailer, and plus a character that's slowly becoming a bit popular with audiences is Diablo, Fire Guy.
I want to hear from you guys. Is the best thing? So one bit in the trailer on both your trailers that are better, and I want to hear why you think it's the best thing, and then I want to hear you guys say why you think that your bit is better and why their bit is crap, basically.
All right, if you want to go.
So go on, Ty.
From this trailer, yeah?
From this trailer only, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to choose... I know this ties into a smaller trailer they've released, but I'm going to choose it anyway. I'm going to show the one shot of Krang when it's got his robot body flipping the turtles around and fighting them. The fans have been waiting to see Krang for a long time, and we finally got the right technology to bring him to life on screen. And I think that one shot is what most Ninja Turtle fans are talking about. You see a shot of his android body, you see a bit of his eye, and I think that's the one thing people take away from that one trailer is that Krang's going to be in it.
I think the best part for the new Suicide Squad trailer is Batman going after the Joker and Harley Quinn. I think what's interesting about that is this is the first live-action Batman where he's had a long history with the Joker. In the Burton one and Christopher Nolan, he's met them for the first time. So I think it's going to be really fun to see. He's probably a lot more angry and more... what's the word? He's more...
Bitter
and really wants to go for him. So I think it'd be interesting to see. And it's done in a more... Nowadays, like, Dark Knight was a great film, but you can do it in a lot more comic book style now.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think it'll make a really good action set piece.
So yeah, kind of just why you guys think yours is better and why you think theirs isn't as good with the trailers.
Yeah.
All right, for this one with the trailer introducing Krang, I think for most Ninja Turtles properties, we've just had the Shredder, and even though he's a good villain, he's like the Joker to Batman. I think it's a good idea to introduce Krang, especially in this trailer this early, to settle with the audiences that there are more villains that we're going to put in for Ninja Turtles. But with Krang being the big bad of the entire series, I think that's going to put people at ease that there's more stories to tell with Krang, because obviously he's got his rock army that we're probably not going to see yet in this film. He's got Dimension X, he's got the Technodrome. I think we've got lots of possibilities to do with this one character and then introduce more mutants from the cartoons.
Well, the unfortunate thing about the Ninja Turtles trailer is the problems that we've had with other trailers before is you sort of know how the film's going to unfold. That was the problem with the Batman vs Superman trailer. With Suicide Squad, it's still a guessing game on who's the villain and how the Joker fits in with everything, how Batman fits in with everything. And I think it's better to have a trailer that still, this is the third Suicide Squad trailer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still good to have, after 3 trailers, you're still not sure on what the story is and how everything works out. With Ninja Turtles, it's going to be opening. I think it'll be an opening thing in that Halloween part. And then Casey Jones is introduced, and Shredder's introduced again, be Rocksteady, and then it'll be that big fight with the Technodrome.
Why do you think his bit isn't that good then? Then why do you not think his choice of bit is not good?
What was your choice again?
Mine was the Batman car chase with the Joker.
Oh. Alright. Well, I don't think yours is that good. It's because we've seen the Batman Joker conflict before, I think. And even though Joker's a good villain, I think it's time to move on and go to other villains that Batman could possibly hate more than the Joker. But
we've seen the Ninja Turtles fight a giant robot on the roof in the first film already. So how much interest more? Even though it's a different character, it's still in you think a giant robot on the roof, and that's what ruins it. It's going to be sort of more Hollywood likes to rehash things, and it's going to sort of spoil the enjoyment of seeing this character we haven't seen before on the screen.
Yeah, but Krang being where he's from, he's a lot more unbeatable than Shredder is, who like in the first one, obviously what Brad said, he was just a robot suit, but with Krang, even though it is the same thing, Krang's stronger, he's smarter, and...
Yeah, but I think it just, the way they did the trailer, it makes... watching the film, you know how the film's going to play out, alright, it's going to end up with the Technodrome coming from the sky, and then they have to go and fight the Krang robot, and I just think it ruins the element of surprise of like how it's going to turn out.
I felt it was more of a good idea for this trailer, because the biggest complaint for the first one was that the story was crap. Like, there wasn't much to it. It didn't make a lot of sense. I think it's good to once again reassure the fans that we've got a story this time that involves a mutagen that could turn the turtles into humans, and that would create a conflict for them, and then obviously the mutagen will lead back to Krang, who's possibly in charge of it all.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I think if I could just go back to the trailer as a whole, or maybe if I could the film as a whole.
The trailer as a whole. The trailer as a whole.
Fine. I think, like I said, you don't know where this Suicide Squad film is going to lead to. You don't know what. So again, with the trailer, and I think it's going to be a lot more interesting to see these characters that we've not seen before together, and you'll feel. Once they meet for the first time, you really feel the development of the characters a lot more, and I think, and it shows that in the scene when they're at the bar. I think that's going to be a really poignant scene when we finally see them, maybe becoming friends, and I think it goes, they'll become those friends, and then they'll meet the Joker, and I think that's what's going to make it feel. I know I went a bit off topic, but
okay, that's your final thought. I want your last final thought to close your argument.
All right, I'm going to piggyback on yours a bit. I know your Suicide Squad's probably going to have character moments as well when they're getting to know each other. But I think what's going to make Charles better is there's a few scenes in the trailer when Raph, Leo, Donnie, and Mikey are all talking to each other and they're talking to Splinter. I think that's going to be good to have character moments in between all the action and the story because they're all brothers, and I think that causes a friction if they all disagree with things, and that would have good character moments as well. And then they'll obviously have to work together, even if they don't want to fight evil.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
was that hard?
It was really hard. You guys both good points. And the good thing is you guys both made good points, but then you both kind of moved away from the trailer itself quite a lot.
It's hard to...
Yeah.
Because you pretty much have to talk about the film to get the point going.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so... something I will say is I'm looking forward to both films completely, so I can't be like biased.
Is there any one you're looking forward to more?
No, just I'm looking forward to them both, so I can't really be biased at all. It's tough. It's tough. Okay, so what I've got is what you said was obviously. Both films are going to have character development in it and, like that. And then what you said was with the fight, the Krang fight, it's on the roof again and it looks basically as the shot by shot.
I don't know if it's on the roof, but it still looks...
It looks same as the Shredder fight. And I'm not saying that I'm giving him the fight, I'm not saying I'm giving you the fight yet, but I've got to give him that he did, it does look a lot like... the end fight in the first one,
which is annoying
because Hollywood do that way too much.
How much right they could do with this one, but they could just ruin it one little bit at the end.
I mean, I'm not saying
it might not be at the end.
No, it might not be.
I'm not saying don't do it up in the sky. I'm saying maybe
just different.
Change the
what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit because it does look like obviously they're getting chucked off and kind of hanging on. That happens a lot in that one. And you gave some good points as well, Ty, about the whole kind of. I'd like to see more villains and not just the Joker and Batman always, So that's what it was really tough because you both made really good points. It's giving me a headache, this does.
Just give it to me then.
Both of you. Neither of you will get it if you are acting like that. I'll get it. Because technically Rogue One was the best trailer, so fuck you both.
You said our favourites.
Yeah, no, I know, but still, the best trailer was Rogue One.
Well, I chose Suicide Squad, so it's fair that it's a bunch of characters against a bunch of characters.
Yeah. It's tough. I feel like the thing that clinched me the most was you said there's bits in the trailer that said, you've never seen some of these stuff on screen before, but obviously in your trailer the bit of the fighting was we've seen that in the first one. Something you didn't say. Obviously you said we see Krang. Obviously in this trailer we only really saw the body. We didn't see any face pop out like the other one. And you could have mentioned that. You could have used that against him. So as a draw a while.
I did mention that I know I was taking it, but I saw them as together.
Yeah.
The one of them was a very small trailer.
So that's the thing, really. I mean, it was very close. And it literally just, I mean, you gave some good points, and it's literally just down to the fact that you did say that it was a shot-to-shot kind of thing from the first one, so I'm going to have to give you the point.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to give Suicide Squad, even though it's so close to Tyree, like Tyree's just destroying you at some points, of just saying like, oh, you know, Batman, they need to put Batman with different villains, and you know, this trailer shows it like that, and but overall, you clinched it by like the smallest points, so it's a draw so far, so it's 2-2, guys. So you know, you guys are drawing at the moment. So Jazz is climbing back ever so gradually. But
we won twice, right?
Both won twice now. So this podcast has been going on for quite a while now. So we're going to end it here. So this has been Nerds of the Round Table. Obviously, I'm joined by Jazz and Tyree again. They're getting through Walking Dead quite fast, so maybe when they get onto the last series, we'll do a little rehash.
We'll be watching season 3 tonight.
There we go. We'll do a little rehash of Series 6 with them and our friend Jack, who's just finished Series 6, who's loved it. We'll do a little rehash. We'll do a little bit of talk. What's to come from Series 7? We'll be looking into maybe bits of the comic book.
Hopefully, I don't know.
And seeing what's to come really. But yeah, no, this has been fun. I don't know what our next podcast is going to be. Maybe Jungle Book. Maybe Jungle Book, because I think we're going to try and see it this weekend. I know I said I was going to do a podcast on Hardcore Henry, but I have not got a chance to see it yet.
And we've had not time to try and go see it.
So it's kind of been a bit tough. So if we end up seeing it, it might be a DVD release, so we'll talk about when it comes out on DVD. But our next one will be talking about Jungle Book. So hopefully we'll be talking about Jungle Book. So we're talking about Jungle Book. We'll be talking about, if we do Jungle Book, we'll be doing a fight between these two, which will be the best Disney film ever made.
Okay.
So it gives them time to think.
But, alright, that's got to exclude the Marvel and Star Wars and shit. Just
oh yeah,
straight up Disney.
it takes. So I'm talking about.
Does that exclude Pixar as well?
It excludes Pixar as well. So what I'm talking about is stuff like Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, So we won't talk about it now, but that's what the argument will be if we do Jungle Book. And we'll be talking about. We'll actually do a review of Jungle Book, and we'll review it out of 5 and what we think. But yeah, this has been Nerds of the Round Table. Thank you for listening again. I think this is like our 4th episode or something like that. It's hard to keep track. After a while, we won't keep track, and it will just be. But this podcast will be called Nerds of the Round Table trailer special. Well, summer trailer special kind of thing. But it's been fun. Yeah, I've enjoyed talking about it.
I think when more trailers come out in the summer, we can talk about those.
Yeah, we can start talking about a few more trailers. Obviously, I think Assassin's Creed trailers are bound to come out anytime soon, so which you can talk about that with Raymond. But yeah, cheers for listening, guys, and keep listening and looking out for. Hopefully, Jazz and Tyree will have an article written soon,
and we'll have a short film coming out.
And we'll be having a short film coming out soon, so we can advertise that as well. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. It's always a pleasure. Like, share, comment. We want to hear your guys' opinions. So yeah.
Bye, bitches.
And there's Jazz signing off.
Bye, guys.
See you later, guys.